It's wise to grab a notepad and start taking notes when somebody tries to tell you something wrong with yourself. What we do is when somebody tries to point out something wrong about us, we take off. We write the person off. We try to find something wrong with the person so we ain't got to listen to the message. People have intervened in our lives that have tried to tell us the right thing, but we didn't listen. Start thinking about what things in your life that people have tried to tell you were doing wrong or should do right. Because wisdom's been trying to speak to us, but we just ignore it. We don't want to hear it. Somebody tells us, you shouldn't be doing that, and we want to take off. I've learned over time that when somebody tries to give me some good advice, to actually listen to what they're saying and think about it and go, is there some truth in what they're saying? Could I do that better? Should I stop doing that? Instead of just having pride and ego and trying to think, they don't know what they're talking about, forget them. There's actually wisdom in learning from the people that are around us and learning from our mistakes. Raise your hand if you ever had somebody try to tell you something about yourself. Have you ever had somebody try to help you before? It's usually not the funnest thing, right? You don't want to hear nobody tell you you're doing something wrong. We want to find something wrong with the messenger. Well, who are they to be telling me something about myself? And we want to write it off. What I'm talking about today is we can learn from our mistakes, you guys. What's happened in 2023 that we can do better? What type of mistakes have we made? We can learn from the mistakes of others. We can learn from those situations by reflecting in our own life. What things in our own life are we not doing that we could be doing? Think about it. When we come across something that we could be doing better or something that we could fix, and we can see and reflect on the behaviors that we see in other people. If you see somebody doing something wrong, you could look at it and be like, that's not the right thing to do. Why don't I try to do better? And learn from it. Instead of not learning from it and making the same mistakes. You can learn from other people's mistakes. When I stand up here and I give you my testimony and I tell you about things that have happened to me in my life and that I got bad consequences out of, I was like the person that had to bump my head on the same wall a bunch of times. You can learn a lot quicker